Hey guys, what is up? Garth here, your progressive motivator, and this is the progressive opinion. Now go ahead, burn it into your brains. I will share this awesomeness when I'm done listening to it. Go ahead, share this podcast, any episode, the moment you're finished watching it, so that we can explode someone's mental capacity today and inspire them to live more grand tomorrow than they did today. We're talking about playing the long game. Now, I will attribute this thought process to Gary V. That's Gary Vaynerchuk. And the reason why I will attribute it to him is because he is one of, I would say, my influencers right now. If it is that anything that you are doing, guys, whatever you are passionate about and whatever you're looking to turn from talent to skill, find the influencers of that thing, follow them, draw from them, and use it to fuel whatever you're doing. So, of course, I listen to a lot of motivational speakers because motivational speaking is my purpose. Now, talking about or looking on playing the long game is talking about jumping over the quick money for that lifetime money. And I'm going to use money to explain this because as an entrepreneur, that's kind of what I know best, right? No, I've been an entrepreneur for 5 years, three of which, three plus, I've been, fully living wherever. That sounds weird. Sounds like a caveman or some roamer. No, I've been traveling and just not working for anybody but myself. No, that is great. That is awesome, and that is something attainable to anybody that's willing to work for it. The only flaw that I had in my pursuit of financial freedom and freedom overall is that I played the short game one too many times. The short game is basically in the internet marketing world is joining the company that's hot right now. Even though that company might not align with the type of marketer you're trying to be or your innate talents. Like, if you are very good at developing websites, but the hot thing right now, like the thing that everybody's going bananas over, is brain supplements. Like brain supplements are selling. I can say this because I was in a brain supplement company once upon a time, and I made a couple bucks out of it. Not the point. Point is, brain supplements. Now, sure, you can make videos related to brain supplements. Only go so far, no more, because you can't flex your creative muscle of making the type of videos that you want. Now, the short game is to go with brain supplements, the brain supplements company, join their compensation plan, market the product, sell the product, and focus on learning everything about that. But do understand, in choosing that short game, you have taken away from mastering your art of becoming a world renowned professional video creator, editor, curator, whatever. If it is that you're looking to play the long game, then if your art is making professional grade videos with proper sound, intro, outro, um, cards, all of that, then your time should be spent on figuring out how can I turn this talent into a skill, master the skill, and then monetize it. Because if you spend the time figuring out what markets need this and how you can position yourself in that market, then you will be able to eat for life rather than just when the brain supplement company is up and going. I can say this because I have played, again, I have played the short game in a lot of companies. And it's not until I would say last year that I truly got serious about the path that I'm walking right now, which is the path of a speaker, a consultant, an overall motivator. Understand that playing the long game doesn't mean that that is the only thing that you're going to do for the rest of your life. But playing the long game means that you're going to see this to fruition, even if it takes you 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. You're going to see this to fruition. You're going to put your blinders on and focus directly on this. Because I like Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is a perfect example for this. Tony Robbins, one of the greatest motivational speakers of our time right now, uh, his last book he just wrote or co-authored, is a financial money management book. Still has the elements of his motivating spirit, but it's mostly financial, right? And he is he owns many different companies. Tony Robbins is basically in every industry that you can think of. He's either a chairman on a board, he's a chairman on a board, or he owns a company that deals with something in somewhere. You know where I'm going. Yeah. But his long game was to inspire the masses. And he worked that path. Right? If you don't know the Tony Robbins story, then you need to go and Google it, check it out, read it, Student of Jim Rohn, soaked up everything that he could, go out, pushed it, worked his craft, stepped into its mastery, and it propelled him to many other things. And that is what playing the long game is going to be for you. Because if it is that your talent is sewing, right? It's not a craft that most young women have right now, or young men, but let's say your craft is sewing. I am honored to say that I know a lot of designers who didn't go to school for it, or they didn't follow all the way through to school for it. And I'm talking the highest level that they can get. And they are running progressively, well, they're running successful successful businesses right now. And I take inspiration from that because they are playing the long game. I knew a friend from university who started a clothing line, and right now it is continued to grow, and I am just inspired by that growth. Right? And I see a lot of people doing it. Look at, I'll give you another example because they're all around you. They're all around you. And people, if you open your eyes, you are inspired continuously by how many success stories there are for people who just stick with what is good for them. Look at Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is a comedian. That was his God given talent, which he crafted into an art. If anybody knows anything about comedians, the climb, the struggle, it is rough. I like to as someone who is all about the progressive lifestyle, hence progressive motivator, I like to study people from where they're coming to who they are right now. Two comedians, Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, are both in their own right larger than life right now for their lane, for any lane, as a matter of fact. And it is because they stuck to what it is was their craft, their art. And that is my message to you guys today. Whatever it is that makes you tick, whatever it is that is seamlessly effort. Not even sure if that's a word right now. But whatever gets you, let me not say get you going, but whatever you can do without much resistance. Like, if you follow me on Facebook, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm always putting out motivational quotes and sayings and passages and paragraphs. And people ask me sometimes that where do you get this stuff? And I continue to say to them that is the universe speaking through me, because this is my passion. And once you embrace your passion, embrace your purpose, the universe will speak through you. If your passion is woodwork, the universe will speak through you and turn you into the best crafts person that you can be. And then you simply need to work on figuring out, how can I be better at this? How can I market this properly? How can I make this essential to the freedom that I'm looking for? And then follow through with that. It's very hard for you to be distracted when you know what you're going for. Last night I was looking on a course that I want to buy, because in internet marketing there's a saying that says you're either a consumer or a producer. Now, while I'm still transitioning or rather new to the producing aspect, which is making content, as in making courses and stuff like that, I'm still very much a consumer because I am still working on my craft. Now, last night I was looking on a business opportunity. Now, I will not mention the name because I don't think this is a good recommendation for it, because I actually did not buy the product, because I sat there, listened to the entire video, went through the reviews, spoke to people personally that I knew would be interested in that product, would buy it, and would see the potential for it, and got great reviews from it. And honestly, it looks like a very good moneymaker. And most people would say, then why the hell will you not jump on it? Because it's the short game. It is not the long game. The long game for me right now is to refine this art, to refine this process, to get more speaking gigs, to get more appearances, to get more deals, to do videos, to do books, to do introductions, stuff like that. And if it is I'm devoting my time to another venture, which sure, it could make me some cash. But again, I'm not trying to get rich. I'm trying to get wealthy. And if you're trying to get wealthy, the long game is what you need to play. So if you take nothing else from this, guys, take this. Whatever it is that comes natural to you, refine it. It might not make you money right off the bat, but if you stick to it, if you work on it, if you cultivate it, it will make you more than you could ever thought possible. This has been the Progressive Opinion. Go ahead and share this message. Allow it to inspire somebody else today, and have yourself an awesome day. Garth Out.